The Loop Diagnostic Assistant Program has been developed to analyze and interpret test results. LDA uses the 8336 test features, which are more comprehensive than the KS Brown meter. This program is also capable of making recommendations where appropriate. And finally, LDA provides a more accurate assessment of the trouble conditions. New software called Loop Diagnostic Assistant, or LDA, was developed to aid in testing two-wire circuits. LDA is available from the Test submenu and from the Application Main menu under Test. This program makes use of the tests available in the 8336 test brick and makes conducting all of these tests quite simple. Remember, the test brick uses alkaline batteries. When you use LDA, you'll have to replace the batteries about every 30 days. Let's take a look at how this new software works. As you can see, this welcome screen describes the purpose of LDA. This screen normally disappears after 5 seconds. This screen is made up of a few key parts. The top of the screen contains the job ID, or test number, and the ticket number. The Test For section lists the 10 tests that are run sequentially, as well as an area for the test results to be displayed. At the bottom of the screen, two things may be displayed. If the bottom of the screen is black, directions for how to run the test appear. And if the message box is present, it often describes the test results as well as providing the acceptable values for each test. The final part of the screen describes how to initiate or end the test. Let's take a look at how the test is conducted. The first test is to establish a good ground. You should be aware that if a good ground isn't found, LDA will run the remaining tests that don't require a ground. The black lead is connected to ground and the green lead is connected to tip. Normally, this message appears, then automatically disappears. Take a moment to read the message. This message appears as the test is conducted. When the test is complete, the message screen advances to show the test results. When the ground test finishes, this message appears. Not only does the test name appear, so does the test results and the acceptable range for the ground test. The acceptable ranges displayed for each test are the same ranges found on the Pair Check Test Module instruction card found in the back of the handheld computer case. The next part of the test requires that the red lead be connected to ring before continuing. If insufficient current or a low battery condition is detected, LDA automatically calls up the kick test to look for shorts, grounds, or open faults. If a hard short or ground is detected, the pop-up window appears in the middle of the screen to calculate the distance of where the fault is from the technician's current location. After entering temperature, number of load coils, and wire gauge, Enter is pressed to determine the estimated distance to the fault. Depending on the results of the test, you can make repairs and retest the line or continue testing. Providing the test results are all satisfactory, LDA will automatically sequence through the tests, at least until the two-wire loss test. For this test, a telephone number must be selected to initiate the test. This number is for the local wire center, a combo line. A combo line sends out a 1004 Hz tone, then goes silent. The tone is used to determine the amount of loss between the sub and the wire center, while the silence is used for the rest of the tests. Check with your supervisor for a list of local test line or combo line numbers. The number is dialed and then the testing resumes as soon as you press enter. When the two-wire loss test is successful, the remaining tests are sequenced. Noise, power, balance, and stress are tested, and when complete, this message appears. Take a moment to look at the messages. If all tests are satisfactory, the screen looks like this. An asterisk appears next to any tests that fail or are marginal. To view the specific test results against the acceptable ranges, select the F2 key. The results of all 10 tests are displayed on the Review Test Results screen. To view all of the results, you press the Pan Down key. You may be required to press the Pan Down key 4 times to view all of the test results. If you're dispatched on a maintenance job, LDA can be used to test the circuit. Based on the results, you make the necessary repairs. Then use LDA to retest the circuit. The most recent test appears at the top of this list, and previous tests are further down the list. Page up and page down are used to highlight the desired test and the test results to appear. When you close out the maintenance job, a message is sent to WFA-DO indicating that LDA was used. It's important to rerun LDA as a final test of the line. In addition to the LDA use message, the latest set of test results are also sent to WFA-DO. This means that if you run LDA, find faults, then make repairs and close the job, the test results sent to WFA-DO are the failed test results. Only the last set of test results are sent back. Your supervisor can review these results to determine if additional repairs are necessary. Make sure you run LDA after making repairs. This way, WFA-DO will receive passing test results and the job can be closed permanently. As mentioned, based on the test results, various problems can be diagnosed and corrected. Let's take a look at some test results and the potential problems. After the tests are complete, the only unacceptable reading is the 2-wire loss. The potential problems for this indication are excessive bridge tap, missing load coils or improperly spaced load coils, or digital loop carrier or AML problems. If the circuit noise and the longitudinal balance are unacceptable, but all other tests are good, the potential problems are an unbalanced bridge tap, bad inside wiring, bad drop wiring, or bad or dirty carbons at the CO. Another situation is to have acceptable 2-wire loss and longitudinal balance tests and have unacceptable circuit noise and power influence tests. If you get these indications, check for poor cable shielding or a poor cable sheath. Another situation is to have good 2-wire loss and circuit noise readings, but have an unacceptable stressed noise reading. When you have this condition, check for an unbalanced bridge tap, series resistance fault, or a one-sided high resistance fault. When all tests pass, you can inform the customer that the circuit can be certified as a voice grade circuit. Now let's step through a test using LDA on a newly installed line. Select Test from the IFAS main menu. Now select LDA. The black and green leads have been connected for you. Select the key that initiates testing. The red lead has been connected for you. Select the key that continues testing. Several tests ran. All results are satisfactory. LDA automatically stopped before the 2-wire loss test. This is so you can select the right phone number. The remaining tests are complete, and all of the tests are satisfactory. Before you inform the customer, check the test results. After you review the test results, press the key that quits the LDA program. In closing, LDA will be used by the craft person during troubleshooting of maintenance jobs, as well as the final test of an installation service order.